Jeffrey is doing all of these bad habits, like smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, being much on social media, playing video games, fapping like 3 times a day and watching porn to it. And he doesn't really have a good mood. Most of the times he's in a really bad mood, isn't really happy, doesn't enjoy life, and overall his life is just not really that special. People don't really interact with him because he's just always there, like, yeah, like being on his phone. So, and why would you want to talk with someone like that? And Adonis is the complete opposite. He just avoids bad habits and instant gratification that you get from all of these habits. And he become really healthy and successful for himself and the people really looking up to him because he got life to life. He wants, and so many other people are wanting to, but don't really know how to get there. 2 years ago, I came to this point where I just started to realize or just thinking, should I change something in my life? Because I was just smoking every single day, weed in the evening, playing video games, watching YouTube videos until like 1 p.m. and then going to sleep to wake up at 6, going to work in a school that I just completely hated. I was so lucky that most of the times when I was in the train, I could hold it back, that when I get out of the train that I can throw up to then work to the office where I needed to work. And just like the people told me, yeah, it's normal that you don't really like your job, that isn't the best experience, but I just felt like for me it's so much worse than for anyone else. But on the other side, I was like, yeah, I have a girlfriend, I didn't really need to do something, I really love to stay at home in my safe zone, didn't really want to try out something new. But yeah, when I look back, my life was just so terrible. And at this time, I just was like, yeah, I could try to quit smoking, see what will happen, or try to reduce the time I spent on social media. But like, I didn't see why I should do this. What are the benefits to this? And this is exactly why I make this video here for you, that I can explain to you why this is really important. So at this time, like, it was really close before my life just got started to getting so much worse, just like and going into the ground, because like my girlfriend, for me at this moment it felt like out of nowhere she just broke up with me. And then I bought a motorcycle and had a motorcycle crash, and the motorcycle was completely destroyed, and I was just forced to lay in the bed because I couldn't really move anymore. I didn't broke anything, but like all my muscles, and so I just like, my back was completely straight. I was like this and everything just hurted. And so I was really pushed into this to look at my life and just realize, so fuck, I was doing so many bad things. Just imagine you can't really do anything, just being on social media and watching Netflix, but like on the fifth, sixth day, it just gets so boring and you start to overthink like, yeah, this is bad in my life, this I don't like, this I want to change, this I absolutely would like to change. Imagine you're laying in your bed and asking yourself, what is good in my life? What do I enjoy? And you just realize, so nothing. It was like just nothing I was really enjoying. Like, I didn't really enjoy playing video games. I just did it anyways. I didn't really enjoy being on social media, or I didn't have hobbies. And without the girlfriend, I just felt so lost, because he was like my number 1 to 20 priorities in my life. He was everything for me, and I always text with her. And then when I lost her, like, fuck, and now I just felt like I completely lost everything. And this is why you should start to change your life. Because when you are in a bad mood and don't enjoy the things you do, and so you just attract this thing that you just have so many bad situations and so many bad things that happen to you. And as soon as I started to improve my life, I got more better situations. So yeah, also bad situations, but like in a good way, a bad situation, because I could really learn a lot out of the situation. Then before it was also a bit like that, but I didn't even see them. And through self-improvement, I started to, oh yeah, this makes sense, and I could learn that out of it. So, for example, when I now look back, like my life needed to crash this hard that I really look at it and see like, yeah, I fucking need to change this. But in this moment, it was just so hard and pain and so many bad situations. We are not a long time here on this earth, but do you really just want to waste this time here, working in a job you hate, doing hobbies that doesn't fulfill you, you don't feel really good, you just absolutely don't enjoy life? Yeah, it's acceptable somewhere, like the government actually makes it that way, that it's somewhere acceptable, that most people don't really question it, but question it why you should stay in this job, what do you like, what do you don't like at this job. And yeah, it's hard, I know, but just still do it. And when you realize this, that you don't like this, so you don't need to change that from today to tomorrow. And you just have no joy, no purpose in your life. You just live day for day for day and just consuming all of these instant gratifications that are just so bad for us and completely overstimulate us. Like, look around you. Sometimes I feel like we are in a zombie acaptolips, because the people, how they are acting, like being so much on the phone, completely distracted, just being there, is, I don't even know anymore how I was able to do that, because I feel so bad when I do this, because it just makes you feel so bad. Always when you have instant gratifications, you after it have the pain, and you have way more pain, and the pain gets bigger and bigger and bigger desto more instant gratifications you have. So like social media, porn, video games, and so they just get worse and worse and worse. And when you don't look at it, you're just doing it because it's a habit of you. The life isn't this bad that it looks like out of your perspective. I was at this point, I didn't see any purpose. I was just like, the life is so terrible, why should you live? Like, I didn't see any point to live. But now I actually see so many points, just because I got a lot of view and other perspectives, that I just start really enjoying the life, how beautiful it is, and just the feelings you can experience is, yeah, as a man, you just need to learn also to not experience them, but you can also experience them, and just the mix of both, and to learn to deal with them is just also such an amazing experience, and the skill to building up. Like, the life is like a video game, and you start to level up in different areas, build up skills and so, but it's not exactly as this easy in the video game, because sometimes it's more complicated, but it's still really just going forward. It's not that hard. Imagine you completely turn off all of your technology, go out into the nature, go for a walk, then you find a bank, you can sit down there and just, you look straight forward, and in front of you, you see a big sunset, like the sun just completes, just short before he starts to go under, you are there and just watching how beautiful it is. The full sky is so purple, oranging at, it's so beautiful, like no clouds somewhere, and just you see the nature that you have in front of you, the sunset that goes in the horizon down the back there, and it's one of so many nice experiences you can have when you don't use all of this technology. It just, for me it gives me so much energy to see such a beautiful sunset, and I'm really enjoying this and doing it way too less. I really hope you got a few points why you should start to improve your life and don't keep going with all of these bad habits you're doing right now. But also, just it's completely normal that you just think like, oh yeah, this makes sense, or you see the point, so alright, just quit with everything. That's not the way to go. Just alone that you now have the awareness about it, that you see like, oh yeah, it makes sense to improve your life. This is really great, and you can see on to that your life will slowly but steadily start to change and get better and better. When you are changing everything from now to tomorrow, like, yeah, it's a good start, but it won't last. You will instantly come back and then just, yeah, it's so hard, I wasn't able to do it, and it's so much easier to stay with all these instant gratifications. Yeah, you can go with this path, but just make small step, and really start at the bottom where you are. Yeah, this could feel bad, but just realizing it that you are down here and that you cannot change so much at one point because you are not up here is also really good. So just try to be 1% better a day. Just like when you wake up, don't instantly check your phone. Just wait a few moments, for example, and that's already 1% better. And if you do this every day and just keep moving forward, your life will slowly but really steadily get better and better, and you will be surprised how fast it actually gets better just when you be a small bit better every single day. If you have absolutely no clue how you really should start now, how you can improve your life, but you feel a connection to me, so just go on my YouTube channel. I don't have many videos right now, but I will posting more and more and more where I explain to you how you can improve your life, what are good, what are bad habits, and so on and so on. And yeah, for sure, you can go out and look other YouTubers that are talking about this and learn from them. But just start to inform yourself and don't consume so much YouTube videos anymore. Or just more educational stuff than just entertainment. I really hope this video helped you a bit, and I hope that I was able to give you a perspective why it makes sense to start to change your life. When you got this a few points why it makes sense to change your life, you are already made a big progress to where you were before. So you can be proud of you.